Haha, what up, though? It's me again, baby. I'm back. It's been like a whole 2 whole fucking months since I dropped a damn video. I'm disappointed in myself for letting it go that long. But how y'all doing, man? It's David, man, and I'm here back again with another video today. Whew. So we are here today on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's almost 4 o'clock right now. As you can see, people over there playing tennis or whatnot. And yeah, it's just me walking, just enjoying the beautiful sunlight. I actually need to play tennis one of these days. I don't know. I might get some of my boy, or make it find some other partners in crime, see if they want to do shit like this. But yeah. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all staying sane out here, ain't getting into no trouble, no mischief or nothing like that. And it actually smells like a barbecue. It's actually a good barbecuing day. All right. Anyway, this is me back again, and this is gonna be a part. Shit, I don't even remember what part I am on these men versus women videos, and I just gave away the title. But yeah, man, this is actually gonna be the whole men versus women debate. Another one of the series. I forget which number is gonna be on. I forget what number I left off on, but anyway, we just gonna make it do what it do, man. Basically, I just wanted to get into like how like uh these men versus women conversations just kind of getting out of hand. They ain't really going nowhere. It's on the damn party too. Yeah, it's just they're basically like they ain't going nowhere. They're basically being all over the place. It's always men are the problem or women are the problem or just a bunch of unnecessary BS. And this is honestly been getting out of hand for like the longest time. I'm just here to put it into it, man. Cause I've been hearing some people say, oh, like men need to. First of all, men. It's kind of a weird subject because it's like, as a man, you're not allowed to give your critiques on women, based because you've never been a woman in your life. So how could you understand, and vice versa? But I feel like it don't even matter whether you're a man or a woman giving your critiques on, like, say, the opposite gender. If it's real shit, if it's real shit. It's not like you're a man and you wanna be a woman, or you're a woman and like you wanna be a man and all that type of stuff. It's like nobody is like exempt from like critique, regardless of if you're a man or a woman, giving your critiques on like either the same gender or the opposite gender. And yeah, and I'm just here to put a stop to it. Uh, and basically, I just want to get into the whole concept, which is basically like like men, we have our struggles. Like, I'm gonna get into the men first, because because I'm a man, sorta. Well, I'm a man, but in my head, I'm like still a kid. Well, in my head, I'm a man, but I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully y'all picking up what I'm putting down. But the kids around, yeah. Basically, like I really don't understand it, because it's like men. We. It's like if you're a man, right? And it's like if you're if you just so happen to be like giving your opinion on like women like dressing like a certain way and whatever, and but then it's just like how can you be how could you know what women go through? You know what I mean? Like you don't understand like the pressures of us having to put on makeup and look nice for y'all. But it's like at the end of the day, me as a man, I could tell you straight up, like, if you're a woman and you got on all this makeup and you got on all this makeup, you insecure about this shit. You insecure about something. I don't know what it is, but you insecure about something, man. And as a man, you could tell about insecurities. It's like it's not like we got specific traits of a woman and this, that, and the other. It's just like I just happen to know that like that us as men, like we know like when a woman has on too much makeup, then obviously she's insecure about something because she needs to make herself feel prettier in order to, what I'm saying, obtain attraction, excuse me, from the opposite sex. And I feel, and some women say, oh, it's just like to, because we just want to feel good about ourselves, and that's kind of, I understand that, like that's kind of true. Yeah, let me sit down. Oh damn. And I understand, like that's kind of true. You know what I mean? Because it's like, because as a man, it's like we feel like we ain't gonna get no attention from women unless we got on all this jewelry and all these fashionable clothes on and stuff like this, all this Amiri and Dior and Louis Vuitton and Dolce and Gabbana and all this other stuff, right? And I don't know, it's just kind of go both ways. Like I hear that shit all the time, like say like, oh, it's always supposed to go both ways, or it always goes both ways, and it just depends on what we're talking about. Because it's like if like like if I'm a woman, right, and I'm over here like what you call it being all because I'm gonna give you all an example, right? It's like some from time to time, just for entertainment purposes, I may watch these public smasher pads videos just for entertainment purposes, all right? And sometimes these girls just like be doing the most and stuff like that. And this is gonna sound a little biased because I'm a man, but lately the men happen to be more respectful than the women. Because the women, like, they'll just say anything and be all disrespectful to the man just to get like attention because they on camera and shit like that, right? And that's kind of messed up, because it's like because if a man because if a woman if a woman like denies a man because of this, that, and the other, whether it's like his drip, how he dresses, or he don't like, or she don't like his shoes, or like his head shape is a little funny, or his nose seemed to be weird, and all that type of stuff. Like, and she'll like do the most, and be like straight up disrespectful, and then all her like her girlfriends or the girls in the background or whatever just will just like big her up and stuff like that. But however, if a man does the same thing to a woman, then all of a sudden he's the bad guy, he's the asshole, he's the dickhead. And that shit just never made any sense to me. Like, women always get a pass on being disrespectful, and that's kind of crazy. And women always get a pass on being disrespectful, and that shit just never really made any sense to me, right? It's just it's just a weird world that we live in, man. And that's just on the women's side of things. Now, to give a perspective on the man thing, it's like if he happens to get rejected by a woman, then he'll be like, oh, he'll do the most and be like, oh, I ain't like you when it, motherfucker, yes you did. Otherwise you wouldn't have went up to her in the first place, right? However, I've heard some stories where like if men get rejected by women, then they'll like they'll beat up on them, or they'll like kill them, and this, that, and the other. And I ain't gonna lie, men do the most. I mean, sometimes men be like doing the most whenever they get rejected. Like this is for all my brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I got y'all, and I got y'all females too, you know. But it just really depends on like what is it like how you maneuver in the situation. Like because it really just depends on, like, if you're a man, right, and you get rejected by a female, just move on, all right? I'm sure there's some girl that will like you for you or whatever, but if you're a female, then you know what I'm saying, don't, and you get rejected by a man, you know what I mean, don't take that shit to heart too, you know what I mean? There's always gonna be some men that will respect you for you, but that don't mean like, I'm about to jump from topic to topic, but it just depends on like how you damn, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, um, it's just like I've seen like, just because you're a woman and you get rejected by a man, like, just don't be all butthurt and just be like, oh, I ain't like you anyway, you can suck my dick, you got a little dick, and all this other shit that usually females do be saying. But it's just weird. I don't understand that, man. I really don't understand. Because men, like, we have our struggles, women have their struggles too, but we just need to be more like sympathetic and more empathetic towards each other's situations. Because there's really no empathy. Men want to be men, they want to be right, and women, they want to be right and shit like that. And it's not about being right. It's about finding finding a common ground, and men understanding women's insecurities and why they do this that they do, and vice versa. Like, it's really not that hard if you really think about it. Like, you don't need to go to school to like figure this stuff out. Like, you can really honestly, like, if you really think about it, it's not that hard to figure out, honestly. Cause it's like I heard some shit where it's just I'll give you another example on the men, right? Where it's like if a man like if a man is given what you call it? Like if a man is just so happens to be um given like his critiques on a woman. I'm not sure if I said this already, but if a man is giving like his critiques on a woman or whatever, right? Then it's just like, oh, you probably just want to be a woman. But if a woman gives her critiques on a man, then it's a bunch of comments. Because sometimes I get bored and I look at comments from like the Shade Room show or whatever, right? Then it's like, oh, period, poo, and period, man, these niggas just don't know. And then I just be sitting over here like, yo, shut up. But it's just really, I just don't get how how men can do shit and women can't get away with it. And I understand because I know y'all, because I be feeling y'all sometimes on how men be acting and stuff like that, and I get it. But y'all gotta understand, y'all women ain't perfect too. Just like us men, like men will happily acknowledge like, oh, yo, we ain't perfect. On a scale of 1 to 10, we rate our scales from like a 2 and shit like that. I don't even know. Because if a man rate himself a 2, it's not like no insecurity shit. He's just being honest, and he's okay with it. You know, like it's really just a crazy world that we happen to live in right now. And let me continue walking. Get back to walking. Such a nice day out. Yeah, because it's like another thing with this men versus female situation, man. Like I remember, like growing up, I would always be like called sensitive and shit like that, and I would always be called oh, you take too much to heart and this, that, and the rest. And then it's just like, oh, you're not a girl, so why should you be feeling this way? And it's like, so men aren't allowed to feel how the way we feel. Like this shit is just nuts, man. I just don't get how if I'm feeling some type of way, I should be able to express myself, you know. Because but the thing is just like, as a man, right? As a man, we go through a lot. Not saying y'all women don't do too. I'm just saying like for us, like men, we go through certain shit, and it's like if we do say something about it, then we're considered soft, insecure, feminine, and all this other bullshit, right? However, for women, does what I just told you right then and there, they get all the sympathy in the world, and they always got a shoulder to cry on. That's why living that life as a nigga, well, not as a nigga, life as a man, excuse me, life as a man is a lot harder than some people make it out to be. Because a lot of people be saying like, oh, man's life is easier. Nah, trust me, nigga. Life is way harder as a man than you think it is. I'm not saying men's life is harder. I'm not saying women's life is harder. I'm just saying we both got it hard in different ways. It's really to the same degree if you really think about it. Like nobody is worse than the other. Nobody's better than the other. I mean, we're honestly equal. But then sometimes I see certain shit where it's just like, it'll be like a fake statistic on men, how they be saying like, oh, men, oh, statistics show that men is blah, blah, blah. However, in real life, I've seen it shows that the women are better at whatever the statistic shows, and then vice versa, you know. And then I feel like that type of shit again, shit like that is what's just gonna make us delusional about what we really are truly and meant for, what we're really honestly good at, and etc. You know, we just I know, it's like saying like we really equal, like we equal but we not equal, if that makes any sense. You know, I'm just so tired of the bullshit, man. It's just fucking ridiculous how like us people like can't ever just try to understand. Like whatever happened to understanding? Whatever happened to that? Here comes some cars. I'm walking, damn it. But I just don't understand how like nobody's situations are ever empathized or sympathized. Like it's really like we're really out here we're just struggling, man, and nobody ever cares to listen. Or at least I feel nobody ever wants to listen. Cause me, Like, I'm gonna draw this back to myself real quick. Like, I felt like nobody ever wanted to listen, and I just and I just kept getting on hit with the and and yeah, all right, and what do you go through and all this other shit, man. What the hell you? This ain't got nothing to do with the subject, but oh man, you ain't even tired. You like 26 years old. You should be up for like 20 days straight. Shut up. It's just weird how we can't ever just try to understand. It really just goes back to understanding at the end of the day. Like, we just gotta understand, or at least try to understand, or make it seem like y'all understand. If you don't understand, at least make it look like you understand. Shit. Like, is it really that hard to get a little bit of understanding out this bitch? Like, I just don't understand it. And also, I want to show you guys something real quick, because this is honestly beautiful. Let's see, I want to show you. Let me stand up. Look at all this beautiful nature and whatnot. I don't know if y'all can see the duckies. Look, the duckies. All right. But yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully this was informative. Hopefully y'all understood. Hopefully y'all understood what the heck I was talking about here. Oh yeah, cut my hair too. I don't know. I might cut it all the way low, cause I don't know. I might do that. Anyway, let me put my hat back on. Sun's beaming out this joker. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully I wasn't stuttering. Hopefully I wasn't jumping all over the place too much. Hopefully my voice wasn't cringy or whatnot. I don't know if y'all like my voice, or I don't know if y'all like hearing me talk in general. I got 93 subscribers, so y'all should be tuning in. I don't know what the fuck's going on with y'all, but I don't know. I can't force shit. I just can't force it. I just gotta let God do his duty, and whatever happens, happens for me, I guess. Yeah, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully y'all understood. Please understand, please. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. All right. Save the music, save the people, save the world. Almost forgot. All right, peace.